am Red Cyclone! Aria!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome to another episode of the It Gets Better, I Swear podcast. I'm your host, Louis Deans, and I'm here with Merc with the mic.
Did you get a hairball?
No, I did not play straight.
Because we watched Catwoman as well. I probably would give you one.
I wish I went back and just bought and played Stray the entire time and did not watch the movie. I'll just put it that way.
Yeah, same. We watched Catwoman this week. If you want to know what our comic book theater movie is, it's Catwoman. We're not happy. We're not thrilled about it. We were not thrilled about it at all.
I'm glad it's over.
Yeah.
It just sucked. Because the movie sucked.
I think we got through probably one of the worst movies.
Yeah, probably one of the worst shot, I would say.
Well,
There's
we
some
got
real issues.
We got two of the worst movies out the way.
Okay.
Which
What was
is
the other one?
Incredible Hulk.
Oh, yeah,
The
yeah.
Hulk. The Hulk. And
The Hulk, yes.
and this. So we got that. But yeah, our comic book theater movie is Catwoman this week, if you haven't realized it. Before then, I got a couple things in. I got the Sentry Red Ranger, and I got a metallic White Ranger in from Lightning Collection. I have not bought a Lightning Collection figure since the Ninja Turtle ones came out, so those were my first two pre-orders I had for a while that they finally came in. The Red Sentry is from the Power Ranger comic. It was during the Lord Drakon storyline, the Shattered Dimension. He was just like one of his superior troops, and it was just like the Red Ranger's body, but it was like they made it into like kind of like an Imperial trooper, you know, those red troopers in Star Wars.
The ones with the smooth helmets?
Yeah. So they're kind of like that. They're like the generals. The Black Ranger is a sentry, and then they have their blue and yellow Rangers as different soldiers. So the Red Ranger is like his go-to kind of thing. So they made a figure of that, and it looks pretty cool. I only got one. I should have got two because they are troopers. So like, if you actually do like figure photography, at least two of them should be there because they're troopers. The metallic White Ranger is pretty much the White Ranger, just glitterified. I completed the whole glitter Rangers, the metallic suits. Accidental too, because I didn't even know I got all of them. So I was like, oh shit, I do actually have all of them.
Understood.
So I got those. I have a little bit to catch up with. I'm not that deep into backed up. I may have two waves I gotta collect, and I also have the Zords that they just made to collect, which I had the Megazord pre-ordered, which should be mailing out soon, and then I have the Dragon Zord pre-order, which mails out later this year.
Nice.
So that's update of stuff I got. Yeah, San Diego Comic-Con was last week, so we went through a lot of the stuff like that. They're still going through the aftermath. Nothing kind of went up to pre-order or anything like that, so right now it's just a waiting game when things go on sale or when things get shipped out. So, I got you my Usagi Ojimbo figure in. I was excited about that.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Yeah, it's cool.
I appreciate that.
It's cool, but it teases something in the back of the box that I really wish they do come out if it comes out in a 4-pack, and that is the Ninja Turtles with the leather jackets and shit.
Now, what is that from?
So the first episode, it was the first or second? I think it was the second episode because when they met April O'Neil. It was the first. I think was it the first? No, it was the second episode because when they met up with April O'Neil, they were in disguise, and they were just disguised as Bebop dudes, and they were just like dancing and shit like that with the leather jackets and sunglasses.
Okay.
It was the second episode of Turtles, though. It was definitely like one of the first. It was in the first season.
Okay.
They only showed it once, though. That was the only time they really wore that.
Really? Never again?
Nah. And then they always went to the trench coats and shit. the trench
Okay.
coats and the fake face. The Uncle
I guess
Fester.
they figured the form factor would make for better figures because a leather jacket is mad tight. But then again, they would make the figures where the jacket doesn't have to be anything except a part of the figure itself. So
Yeah,
yeah.
or the jacket doesn't
I
have to
wonder
come out.
why.
Yeah, the jacket don't have to come off.
I wonder why they changed the look. I assume they like the trench coat look
Yeah.
more.
This trench coat makes more sense, and they had to wear a costume mask and shit. As in,
Mhm.
but then again, you actually realize in the beginning of the season they didn't really know what was on the cover, so they thought green skin was regular. So when they went up the thing, they just wore the glasses and shit like that. When they knew they had it covered, then they started like wearing a mask over their face and shit.
Yeah, I remember that.
So I have those. So I'm hoping they make a disguise too with the leather jackets. That would be dope. But on the back of the Usagi box, you see them with the leather jackets.
So maybe.
Yeah, it's not like it's not like the extra figure thing, but it was just like the cartoon animation on it. It was the leather jackets.
Mm-hmm.
I'm waiting on that Super Bebop and Rocksteady to get pre-order. That's like the main one I want. The other ones it could full. Honestly, the rest of them, they could fall to wayside, and I could probably find them here and there. I'm not really really in need of them. The Super Bebop and Rocksteady is the one I really want.
Okay, gotcha.
But yeah. So yeah, the Usagi Yojimbo's cool. I really want to open it. I really do. I'm like very tempted to open it, but I gotta clean this up and actually put my display going before I even open anything. And I think that's what causes me not to open things, because then I have nowhere to put it.
Well, get another case.
I don't have space for it.
Well, make space.
I have space, but I have to get something smaller.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a
Well,
space.
did you display the turtle fan? Oh no.
Nah, well, I don't even have once that new one comes in, I don't know how big that's gonna be.
I thought it was supposed to be pretty big.
It is, so I don't know exactly how big. So I don't know where. So what I'm gonna do, if you ever post, I'll probably post pictures of my collection and shit. So I have the world titles and shit on top of my TV. I might make that the Ninja Turtle shelf and just rearrange and make levels and stuff like that, so I could display everything and actually have everything like standing up on there. And the turtle van, I could have the old school turtle van on one side, the new one on the other side. Cause I have the old turtle van too.
Okay.
And then the display case will go. I'll do the villain shelf that I've been wanting to. I have all of them. I just haven't done the shelf yet. Cause I have Cobra Commander, I have Skeletor, I have Starscream, I have Soundwave, I have Elvira, I have
Where's
Shredder.
Mumra? You didn't get one of
Mumra,
them?
I might get that big one though.
Why not?
That big one?
Yeah.
I might want.
I mean, what? Don't you have to get both? You have to get the shriveled up one and the giant one.
I can have one. It don't have to be both. Well, I don't know.
Who's that?
Let's see if I can find the other one on discount, and then I'll think about it.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, I look for the one that is special like that. Yeah. So I'm still trying to figure out shit, and I'm also lazy, and I'm just like every time I think about doing it, I'm like, oh, so much.
Yeah, but then another one comes in, so
Yeah.
you gotta do it sometime.
Yeah, because right now it's just stacking up, and then Doom has days that she just likes to try to climb Mount Everest and just drops everything. Yeah.
So you don't want that.
She has already, and it just goes right back up. I'm just like, stop it. And she's like, ooh, look, I could climb up this.
Don't let it happen. One day an arm's gonna fall off or something.
Yeah. She hasn't got.
Where go?
She hasn't got to the loose figures. She only climbs on the boxes, so that's a good thing.
Okay.
The loose figures are too high. She don't go that high. So, anyway, so that's that. I finished Stray. I really enjoyed that.
Did you beat it as Spyro the Dragon?
No, I have not. I saw the dude from GTA 6, GTA San Andreas.
Yeah, that looks terrible.
That
That's creepy.
Freaky.
No, thank you. I saw Garfield, which I thought was great.
I saw Garfield. I saw the Sailor Moon Black Cat. Salem.
I did not see that one. Okay.
I saw Salem from like Sabrina Teenage Witch.
Well, how can you tell the difference? Did it say anything?
I had the collar.
Okay. All right.
The Sailor Moon one has the collar, and that's how you get.
No, the Sailor Moon has the moon on the forehead.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a little easier.
Yeah.
The other one doesn't have a.
It has a
anything.
collar.
It's just a black.
Yeah,
It's just a black cat.
Yeah, that's true. I saw a bunch of them. They did a shit ton of them. Some people just modded just to make it look like their own cat.
Yeah, that was another one I saw, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, I would just
like that.
have it. Let's just make Doom. Doom's easy.
Mhm,
I think
mhm.
Loki's a little harder because she's a multicolored cat, and she's like. I guess the Garfield would be the closest thing to her.
I don't know. Her face that fat?
Not the
Does
fat
she
face.
hate-
Not
does
the
she
fat
hate
face though.
Mondays?
She probably
Does
does.
she hate Mondays? Or
She probably does. She probably just don't like. She doesn't like missing a meal. That's what she don't like.
would she eat lasagna or she don't? Does she
Nah,
not?
she's all for about her wet food.
Okay. Uh-oh.
She's an addict. Like she literally wakes me up at 5. If I'm home at night, I get woken up at 5 o'clock in the morning every night
Mhm.
on the dot. Like someone bought her a watch. She knows the time. She wakes
Well,
me up.
I don't doubt it after all this time. They know how to tell time.
Yeah,
They listen, man.
yeah.
They ain't stupid.
I want to fight sometimes. I'm like, yo, I just fell asleep. Anyway, but yeah, it was a cute game. I gotta I gotta go replay and collect everything and try to finish it in under 2 hours. Try to platinum it, but it's a game I'm gonna try to platinum. I really enjoyed it. I like the music is actually really dope. It has a really good soundtrack.
Do you know if they sell it separately?
Yeah, it's on Spotify.
Oh, they actually just put it there. Okay.
Yeah, the soundtrack was really dope. There's some like really nice beats to it. It's very easy listening, but it kind of flows with the game, so it was cool. I really enjoyed it. It was a short game, but it was fun.
But is that game? It's only on PS5.
PC too.
Okay. Gotcha. So I can't play. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, it's
Okay.
PS5, PS4, PC.
Gotcha.
I think it's on sale right now. Steam I think has it on sale.
I think the summer sales are going up for Steam. That's true.
Yeah.
I've been seeing. I believe it's cheap ass gamer has been posting up a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
They actually had a contest if you want to win a PS5 to follow them and retweet and stuff. So again, there's a bunch of actually if you follow him, Mick Foley is not hacked by bots because this I remember it happened to like Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
Where they
Yeah.
were like giving away a PS5.
And
So
Adam-
no,
I
he's
think Adam Cole.
actually he has not been hacked by bots.
Yeah.
He's actually giving them away for charity.
Oh,
The
okay.
money goes to charity. So if you want to,
Why do they all
Uh,
use the same picture though?
because they are, you know what? Because the first thing that shows up when you hit
Yeah.
PS5
Okay.
is probably that picture.
Yeah.
Generic picture of somebody.
Why couldn't you
somebody's
just take
home
your
with a
own
wooden
picture?
floor. Yeah.
You
So I know
should've-
what you did. I
Yeah.
know exactly what you did.
Like,
I'm
why
like,
didn't you just take a picture with them with you?
Exactly. I don't
Like,
like that.
yeah.
It does feel a little shady, but I looked into
Yeah.
it. So if you want a PS5 for free, you potentially get it and it goes towards a good cause. So I think it's like a raffle. So if you check out Mick Foley's Twitter, check it out. I don't know if he does the Facebook or whatever else. So
He's only on Twitter.
Sorry.
Yeah, mainly.
Alright.
Yeah. Stop using generic pictures, and that's the problem. Use generic picture. I was like, how everyone has that same cabinet?
nope, I'm surprised it doesn't say Getty Images on it or something.
Yeah, because I was looking up the Adam Cole one. It was the same picture. It was Adam Cole and I think Bray Wyatt.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So Mick Foley actually has PlayStation 5s if you want them.
Mm-hmm.
You can probably send him food and he'll probably give you it too. He likes food.
It's not for him though.
Yeah.
I believe it's a raffle and it goes to charity, so it's not for
okay.
him.
So you can send food with your donation.
Okay, well there you
There
go.
you go. But yeah.
Or do you have plans on getting the Genesis Mini 2? Because I saw they've officially announced it.
Nope.
It is going to be $108. Oh no, $106 after tax. 106.65 on Amazon.
Okay. That's a weird price.
Yeah, it's because it says the original Mini costs $80, and Mini 2 is listed on Amazon.
What's the
at
difference?
106. It's mainly the games, and it's not the. Is it the same shape? I don't think it's the same form factor. I think it's the Genesis 2 form factor, and not the
Okay.
Genesis 1 form factor. Also, it comes with a 6-button controller. I don't think it comes with two. Did the other one come with two controllers,
No.
regular controllers?
No.
So yeah, it's just looking a little less and less like something a casual person would want to get. It is focusing on a bunch of CD titles, so that's the thing. So if you're interested in some of the Sega CD library, because I know a lot of people didn't buy that. That's a failed system. It just is. So I mean, here's your chance. You want to get non-ridiculous emulator stuff. Like I'm pretty sure this is just plug and play, right?
Yeah, it plugs in HDMI.
So yeah, there's no barrier to entry.
Yeah.
So I know people who don't want to mess around with emulators or and dig into files and whatever, but also don't want to pay like piecemeal, because I don't think there's a collection of Sega CD games.
Yeah.
I don't think they ever did a straight up here's Sega CD's library. I think
It's not many either.
That's what I'm saying. I don't understand. They could have by this point. You know what I mean?
The only thing that's
Could like a volume 1, 2, and 3, and then that'd be everything.
yeah, the only thing that was on Sega CD, the Shining Force, the Sonic the Hedgehog CD, Sonic 3D Blast.
But there's stuff like Sewer Shark. There's all of those weird things. I think Night Trap is one of them. There's a whole bunch of those weird games on there. Because remember, that's a lot of the FMV revolution. That was like, well,
Unless there's downloadable,
you can't get a laser disc.
Unless there's downloadable games, Sewer Shark is not on here.
Sewer Shark shouldn't be. It's not on there.
No.
That's like one of the first most recognizable Sega CD games. That's crazy. All right. Okay.
Unless there's DLC that's coming for it, like
No. They say nothing about DLC. This is straight up. They're just mentioning this. Sewer Shark not being in there is kind of sad.
Let me see, like the listing of it, because the listing I have of it right now.
I'll put it to you this way. All I see on GameSpot is the announcement and the price. There's no list of the games.
So yeah. So let's see what's on the Japanese one, because that will kind of indicate what may be on
The
it.
Japanese one, they probably wouldn't have that on there. They don't.
No.
I don't think they got that game. I don't think they got that or Night Trap.
Yeah. I have to see the list of games, because honestly, if it's just a repeat of the Sega Genesis games and throwing like maybe one or two Sega CDs is not really worth it.
It just doesn't sound worth it, period, at $100 and something with $21 shipping.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound worth it.
No, it does not. Like honestly, I like them because it kind of like I have this NES Mini, I have the SNES Mini, and I bought them regular price, and it's just nice to display things. To be honest with you, have I touched them and played them? No, because all those games are on the Switch.
Yeah, that is true.
You know, the games that I'm actually like, there's two games that I'm actually interested in that has nothing to do with Sega CD or anything. It was Outrun and Outrunners 2.
Is that is Outrun the one with the car, or is the one with the motorcycle?
There's one with the car,
Okay.
the Ferrari, and then Outrunners 2 was you had you could pick like 3 other vehicles.
See, I never played that.
I played those. Those were fun. I've looked from what the list looks like right now. I'm not interested in it.
Do you know who has it?
They got like
Who
a
has the
base.
list?
They have a base list. They don't have like everything that's coming out. They have a list of like 50 games on it so far, which is Sonic CD, Shining Force CD, Sleepbead, Sega CD, Mansion of the Hidden Souls, Night Striker, the Ninja Warriors, Sega CD, Afterburner 2, Outrun, Outrunners, Virtual Racing, Super Hang-On, Sonic 3D Blast, Shining in the Darkness, Vector Man 2, The Ooze, Bazana Brothers, Alien Soldier, yeah,
Okay.
Rainbow Island.
Wait, you say Alien Soldier?
Alien Soldier, yeah.
Okay. There's some stuff on
Rainbow
there
Island.
That was region locked.
Rainbow Island, Splatterhouse 2, Rolling Thunder 2, Thunder Force 4, Fantasy Zone, and Star Mobile. Those are the ones that were announced so far.
I mean, it So it's not the same as the first one, which
No.
is fine. But that price point, that does not sway me. Those game names.
I think
Sorry.
the other games are on this too, so everything that was on the first one is on here as well. So that'd be like Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3,
Yes,
Dead
okay.
Heady,
Alright.
like the basic Toe Jam and Earl, 2, shit
Mhm.
like that. I think they're all gonna make it as well,
So
but
it's
this
gonna
is
be
all,
everything.
yeah.
I got you.
I like the Splatterhouse. If Splatterhouse 1 is available also, that would be cool. Vector Man 2. Vector Man was okay.
I've never played Vector Man 2. I couldn't tell you anything about that game.
It's
I've only played one.
It's the same as that game, to be straight up.
Okay.
Yeah. So the difference of the yeah, there's other title. There's a lot of titles for the Japanese one that's different than the American one. But am I interested? Not really. They really got to sell me on what games are on there and if it's worth $108.
And it also is coming out in October 27th. It says.
Yeah, because
And it was
also
almost. They said it was almost Japan exclusive.
no, okay,
So I guess that's why the list is up so fast
yeah.
for the Japanese one. And there's no list for the American one. I see.
Yeah.
So
those are the games I listed, or the ones they already announced. Those are going to be on there, and the rest of them they haven't announced. But again, I think everything on the Mini 1 is going to be on there. So like Streets of Rage 1, 2, 3, Sonic 1, 2, 3, Knuckles, Sonic and Knuckles. Yeah, the basic shit for Sega.
they do have a list. They do have a list. There's a few things. There's like Monster World 4, Alyssa Dragoon. I think Darius is new. Is Road Rash 2 is not on the original one, right?
No, so that's new.
Yeah. Wily Wars I don't believe was on there, so that's a collection of a few games.
Oh, we'll see. Like,
Special Champion Edition, which is interesting. Ghouls and Ghosts, Alex Kidd, I think that was on there. Beyond Oasis, I'm not sure, which is interesting to me. Phantasy Star 4, I don't know. Do you know if Phantasy Star 4 was on the other collection? I don't think so, right? Only 2. Good.
I don't remember. I
Not
don't
only
know.
2.
I know it was in the Sega the Sega collection that they had.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean, it just looks like a bunch of. If you bought one of those discs that had all the collections in it, it's like
pretty much.
Why?
It's pretty much
Why?
without the Sega CD.
It's just you. It's just that you want the plastic thing to sit somewhere. I guess so, but is it worth it? It's not looking like it's worth it.
If you want to display it, it's a cool little display. Like like I said, I have the NES Mini and Super NES. I wouldn't mind having it
for that
just
price.
For that price,
you could probably buy an original Sega Genesis 2.
Yeah.
And probably get a lot and get all these games. I'm just saying.
You'd be
Probably for like
surprised the prices
$50.
on these games nowadays. They're very pricey.
You say that, but a lot of the loose ones, nah.
That's true. You get those.
It's just
10,
like garbage.
15
It's just like it's just like somebody put it with a plastic bag and they trying to get rid of this stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, is it worth it? I'm giving it a thumbs down. But hey, listen, if it comes out that it has some crazy stuff for Sega CD, then that's just good on them. I'll just put it that way. But other than that, I think you should save your money and probably just buy one of their other collections.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sega CD collection.
I don't think it's worth it. I really don't think it's worth
Make a Sega, please Sega, make a collection. Put it on Steam. Just all the games, all the CD games. I wonder how many there are. I don't think there are that many.
There's not a lot. There's probably like a list of maybe 100 or maybe 150 games.
Let's see. I don't.
What?
205. If you go by Japan, it's 205.
Yeah.
So there's 57 were only released in Japan, 39 were only released in America, and 5 were only released in Europe. So if you tally up with every exclusive, there's only 205.
Oh, okay.
It might be less because it looks like this list might be putting together Sega CD and 32X. I hope not.
Yeah.
That's another one. Did you ever have a 32X, Mark?
Yes, I had. I had the whole
The whole Sega
Transformer.
family? Okay.
The whole Transformer.
Yeah, that's another one that has a small library as well. They
Yeah.
might as well. You know what I mean? Just come at this point.
Yeah.
It's kind of stupid it doesn't exist. Although I kind of have to give Nintendo crap because it took them. Doesn't it take them this long to get to the N64?
Yeah.
Then the list isn't even anywhere near complete. And just like,
Yeah. It is what it is.
they need to do better because I canceled my Nintendo subscription. It's not worth it.
Yeah, I have it just because
For those game things, it's not worth it. And for the multiplayer, I have PC. I don't play. I have to say it. I don't pay for multiplayer.
Oh yeah. I just have it because I share it. So I have the family thing with Tommy uses it, and my 2 nieces use it. So and Jackie. So kind of makes it worth it because then they can play online. Because Jackie played Animal Crossing for a while. My nieces do play online, Splatoon and shit. So it works.
They all need to do better. Just all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's true.
Stop being greedy and do better.
I got the Mario Kart tracks for free.
Okay. That was how recent was the Mario Kart?
They did
that's
one.
free?
The new one comes out yesterday, I think.
Damn, that's alright. That's fast.
So that's wave 2. So they doing 4 waves of new tracks.
okay.
So I got wave
Alright.
1, and I think wave 2 came out yesterday.
Did you try it?
This wave 2, no, I haven't taken out my Switch, so I had to plug it in and charge it, and then I'll be able to try it, and then update it, and then try it.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
it is there. But yeah.
All right. So we can get to this movie. This terrible movie.
Yeah, this is a comic book theater movie of the week will be Catwoman. It is rated PG-13. If it's rated R, I really doubt it. It's PG-13, right? Sorry.
Yeah. It's
yeah.
I feel 2004, PG-13, an hour and 44.
Yes, released July 23rd, 2004. It was directed by Pitov. His name is Pitov.
One named person, yes.
One named person made this movie. What
From
other
France.
crap he has made? He was a visual effects person in Aliens Resurrection.
I see. I don't know.
Everything else, he was kind of, yeah. He did not make good movies. He
He
directed,
didn't make many.
yeah,
I don't
Vidico.
see it. As director, I see 6 credits.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah, Vidico.
Everything else is something else. Producer, visual effects, editor. But
Yeah,
yeah, I don't know.
yeah.
Not good.
Story, Teresa Rebeck and John Brasantio. They did the screenplay. So these are the assholes we blame.
Let's see. These guys have anything. Terminator Salvation. That's not good.
Yeah, Salvation wasn't bad.
Wait, which one was Salvation? Was
That's
Salvation
the one
with the fake the young Arnold?
Christian Bale and
Oh, that's that one.
yeah.
I've never seen that movie. Okay, never mind. I thought it was that last one.
Yeah. Yeah, that wasn't bad.
Yeah, there's not much.
Yeah. So, our stars are Halle Berry as Catwoman, but it wasn't Selena Kyle. It was Patricia Phillips.
No, her name was Patience Phillips.
Patience Phillips. Patience Phillips. What Patience? What the name? Names a child Patience.
People named didn't a famous lady name her kid Apple?
Yeah, that's
Is a kid named Apple?
but they white.
But there's anybody names their children after
Yeah,
anything.
that's true. That's
Name
true.
their kid Sandwich.
Yeah, like the Corn, dude from Corn named his kid Pirate. Yeah. Yeah.
Is it the more money you have, the less yes it is. The less touch you are in with reality. You don't realize your child has to grow up with that name.
Yeah. Like I'm gonna
You
be
think,
Pirate from the rest
I'll
of
keep them in this nice secluded world. Well, they'll become also out of touch with reality and probably be a drugged up weirdo.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna name them this weird name. Yes, that's gonna help make them a drugged out weirdo when they grow up.
Yep. Makes it simple. It's a simple transaction.
Exactly.
So yeah, you got Halle Berry as Patience Phillips. You have Sharon Stone as Laurie Hedard. You have Benjamin Bratt as Tom Lone. Lambert Wilson as George Hurdy. Frances Conroy as Ophelia, which I guess she was the Oracle. I don't get that. Alex Borstein as Sally. That is Lois Griffin. If you did not know who she was, she was also famed in Mad TV as the Asian lady.
She looks like a man.
She looked like a man. Brian Mann as Wesley. He was Ryu in the Street Fighter movie.
I knew that was real. I was
Yeah.
like, yo, what the hell?
Yeah, Kim Smith as Daria, Michael Massey as Armadillo.
I don't think I've
Arno.
been-
Yeah, there's not a lot of name things. I'm kind of like just winging it right now. This movie was rough, very rough, very bad camera, very. They tried to like just. I don't know. They just had this thing of trying to. If they tried, they were like, you know what we gotta do? We gotta make Spider-Man, but sexy.
I don't even think that. They just made a bad movie with Catwoman in it.
They just had
It
like,
has nothing to do with anybody. Like it doesn't have an origin that reminds me of anybody, maybe except the Catwoman origin story in Returns,
yeah, kind of had
where
that
she died and
vibe.
the cats licked her. But clearly in this movie they try to teach you about ancient cats because the intro was all about ancient cats going all over the world. And none of that has anything to do with anything in this movie. That's the funniest part.
Doom.
The main part that gives her the powers,
Yeah,
they don't tell you jack shit about it inside the movie.
yeah,
That old lady with the cats is just mystical for no reason.
yeah.
And the one cat with the weird little necklace and the CG eyes that change is just, I don't know. They don't explain that cat. Why is that cat the cat god? Could you tell me why the cat is the cat god? Why
No.
that one
No.
chose that lady in her cat house to live with her and hang out? I don't understand. Like there's so much not explained, but they felt that it was making something epic. They're like, yeah, man, we're gonna reinvent. We're gonna use the ancient lore of cats in Egypt. Yeah, okay, but the movie said zero about this. This is about
Yeah.
the movie's about crazy megalomaniacs who have this almost fountain of youth stuff, but
Yeah.
the guys basically they are running a cosmetics company and they know that their stuff keeps people looking youthful, but the one point is that at least the guy who seems to be the head of everything, his main evil is that he knows that there are side effects.
Yeah.
See Alex Borstein's character talking about her headaches literally seconds after she puts it on her face, and she's addicted to it.
Yeah.
And then she goes to the hospital and she's like reaching in her bag and like I feel like they wanted to make you think she was gonna pull out makeup in the hospital.
Yeah.
And die laughing. But she didn't. But it was just like, so that was one of the main plots. Again, has nothing to do with the cats or cat god. The second thing is really the big bad is the lady who she knows that she has access to the perfect version of the formula and it keeps her eternally young.
Yeah.
So she doesn't get any of the side effects because they're basically testing it on everybody in the real world, which is messed up. Which is probably, hey, not for nothing, It's probably going on for real. There's probably some stuff out there that's got some lady. What's that lady, Christy Brinkley? That's like 100 years old and she
Yeah.
looks like she's 30.
Yeah.
Yeah, she probably out there with that stuff. They tested it on y'all, and she puts it on every day. She
Yeah.
stays the same age.
The blood of babies.
So basically, that's what Sharon Stone's character is. She's just
Yeah.
a woman that doesn't age because
Yeah.
she got that formula.
Yeah.
And that's not even really. It only becomes apparent because no, it's not Selena Kyle. It's Patience stumbles upon it because she works for the company, and she had to do a job at midnight. Like she had to hand in a paper,
Yeah.
which felt like college, but that was because the guy was being an asshole and said hand it in at midnight. Like who does that? Anyway, human resources. Do you exist? It's just weird. It kind of reminds me of a specific time, though, like post Spice Girls with the fashion. This almost feels like an extension of the Spice Girls movie. I'm just gonna say that. It really does. It looks like Patience was the sixth Spice Girl.
Yeah.
And then there's a whole bunch of stupid stuff with
Yeah.
her, the cat, where she saved the cat, but she didn't really save it. She almost died in the beginning. Standing on the AC. Don't stand on the air conditioner. I don't care how light you are. Don't stand on the AC. That shit will fall. And you will die.
Yeah.
There will be no, heartthrob cop to save you.
Yeah, and they gave her powers. They gave her like these like fucking. That's why I was like saying like they kind of Spider-Man her, as in they gave her like the super strength, super hearing, the cat reflexes, always landing on their feet, shit like that. And I was like, my Doom felt offended watching this movie.
I don't mind it if you're gonna tell an original story, but it's
Yeah.
just not.
Yeah.
That part made no sense to the actual
Yeah.
story they were telling you.
Yeah.
They were only
And-
alluding to it in the intro, and it's
Yeah.
like you thought you were doing work, but you weren't doing work
Yeah.
because you should have put that in the movie.
And
all
then
that stuff.
and then why she all of a sudden become like she wanted to rob things and shit.
Well, she was robbing them, I think.
Yeah.
So that was the thing.
Yeah.
She was getting back at them.
So she got like the cat burglar suit you saw in the beginning that they kind of try to pay homage to regular Catwoman, and then she got her suit that was a lot less of a suit. I don't know where the battle practicality comes in, but
Zero.
It
Zero.
is what it is. I hate it.
Yeah.
I did not care for the suit. I really don't. It's pretty ugly, and
I mean-
I'm not a fan of it.
At the end of the basically the where the story ends up is it's Patience's character, who is like this very quiet but like frazzled person because it seemed like they always had on a damn deadline. So that'll mess anybody up. I don't know. They tried to make her seem like she was kind of off kilter, but I think it was just a job. So they didn't make the work environment look good. But it's her like lower level character in the position, like, and she ends up going against the boss,
Yeah.
who's her actual boss, and they fight to the death in a skyscraper battle, and the lady falls out of the window. Therefore, she dies because you can't. The de-aging doesn't stop you from
Dying.
your organs collapsing when you can fall like 20 stories. So
It's not gonna cure your spine.
she's not immortal, is what it is.
Yeah,
She's not
exactly.
immortal.
You just
She-
look young forever.
She just doesn't age.
So you will look great on the outside and just be decrepit in the inside.
I mean, who knows how old she actually was? Because I don't think they actually go into how long she's been doing that.
Yeah, that's true. Well,
And the thing was, also the story beat was she was retiring and they were getting a new girl who
Yeah.
was like way younger. And
Yeah.
they made a joke. She's not even old enough to drink. Ha ha ha. That's not funny.
like that bitch.
That's not funny. You making fun of that for? That
Oh
sounds
man,
creepy.
this was probably
You know, I'm just gonna say, before certain things happen, maybe recently,
yeah.
they're trying to get me. Uh-oh.
Oh, okay.
Give me a second, right? They trying to get me.
That dude's sending people after you. The one movie he directed, and you shitting on all of it. It was not even like I try to give it open-minded to be like, hey, you know what? Maybe it has some good, maybe it has some few good scenes, and Even those few good scenes, it hurt my head fucking because of the camera work.
Yeah, I just gotta say, okay, I got it. Yeah. But speaking of wrestling, it just
Yeah.
reminds me of like the worst of the camera cuts in
Yeah,
wrestling. It's
yeah.
very bad.
Yeah.
And I said it, you know what? Because I remember I told you, Mark, I didn't like Black Widow's first scenes. What was it, Iron Man 2?
Yeah.
When she first appeared?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you know how they did it then, where they can't fight yet. So they cut around you, but they have to keep your face
Yeah.
in the scene. And you can tell Halle Berry ain't take no training.
Yeah.
She wasn't kickboxing and fighting because if she was, they wasted it because they made you dizzy because every time she fought, the camera was moving a mile a minute
Yeah.
and cutting back and forth.
Yeah.
So it hurt me. Sorry.
Yeah. So,
Can't watch it.
what are you rating this movie?
I'm gonna give it a 1.
Yep, it's getting an Uno from me as well. So right now,
An evil Uno?
yeah, you can even give it an evil Uno, cause he be sucking too.
Well, damn, I didn't mean it like that. I just did it because it was evil. I like evil Uno. Shout outs to AEW.
But he don't win.
Him and Chugs.
He don't win matches either.
No, unfortunately.
So, and this makes the last place movie on both our lists. As of now, so right now your top 10 will be Pootie Tang, hanging in there strong too. Blade 2, X2, League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, Road to Petition, From Hell, Spider-Man, Unbreakable, American Splendor, and Ghost World wraps up your top 10. My top 10 also Pootie Tang, still holding strong. Spider-Man 1, X-Men, Road to Petition, Blade 2, From Hell, League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, Unbreakable, Ghost World, and Josie and the Pussycats wrap up my top 10. Our next movie, we visit Dark Horse Comics with our little guy named Hellboy. He's not little.
So
He's big.
This will be the first time I watched this movie from beginning to end.
Nice. So Hellboy was a good movie. I actually liked the movie. This is Guillermo del Toro directing it, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So you definitely see the practical effects and everything because that's what he's known for, costume design and practical effects. So that's something that I'm actually looking forward to. I have not watched the movie in a while, so I'm actually looking forward to watching the first one. I think I did like the second one more than the first one, but I think the first one has its charm. So yeah, Hellboy's next. Next week will be Punisher. Then after that, we Spider-Man 2 and Sky High, and that will wrap up August. September will start with Elektra, which will be fighting Catwoman for that last place spot. Batman Begins, Constantine, Fantastic Four, and History of Violence will wrap up September. And then October, Sin City, Sons of the Mask, V for Vendetta, and Superman Returns. So V for Vendetta is actually very close to November. That would actually be cool if it actually would hit November.
Okay. Nice.
November, the saying in the movie.
Oh.
November. The 5th of November. That was election day. That's when all this shit happens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah. So next movie will be Hellboy. And
all right.
Guess we wrap this up.
Yes, sir. Thank you for listening to another episode of the It Gets Better I Swear podcast. Make sure you follow us everywhere and anywhere. RedCycloneInc. That is Twitter, Tumblr, and Instagram. That is YouTube, SoundCloud, and Spotify. And we got a WordPress. Where you at, right?
Yep. Follow me on Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, YouTube, SoundCloud, and Twitch, all Mark the Mic. Join the conversations on our Facebook pages, the Wrestling Babble, and the RedCycloneInc pages. Anything news, pop culture, comic book, movie related will be posted on the RedCycloneInc. Same thing with toys, action figures, and all that news and all that stuff. Same thing with the Wrestling Babble. Everything wrestling news goes on there. Join the conversation. And always remember, follow the Jinkies.